welcome. These are horse racing selections for Saturday the 9th of November. I am Flatcap Callum and I'm hoping you are all very, very well. Alright, it's Saturday. We've got 14.50s worth of stake going down, and that is across 3 bets. I've got a main bet, which is an each way Yankee, 2 Doncaster, 1 Wincanton, 1 Chelmsford. I've also got a reverse forecast for Chelmsford. I haven't done many of them. And it's Saturday and it's quiet as far as I'm looking at it. So I've just gone a bit old school. It's not a win Trixie, but I am putting out a win patent bet, which I have not done since I've returned. So 14.50, you do what you want with it. But yeah, just made it slightly more interesting for Saturday, because we've got 8 horses across our 3 bets, and the times of the races are right full spectrum, right till the 8:30 at Chelmsford. So yeah, that's where we're at. But I'm going to try and go for everything super breezy, because after last night making 2 videos, and one of them I think actually might have been the longest video I've ever made. I just talked straight for 55 minutes. I'm all a bit done with making videos for the weekend, do you know what I mean? So let's review Friday. It was the 4th straight blank. So we did decent last Saturday, and then we've had the next 4 videos I've done, because some days I haven't done them, have been blank. But we did have a couple of nearlies. Prince Akil came off second best. Molinari really coasted that race, but Prince Akil definitely put up a good effort. Was second at 12s. Only did it for wins on the channel, so anyone each way you might have got a bit. That was really disappointing. Did too much on the front end basically, and got tired. Cloud Cover got well backed in. Billy Lee gave it pretty poor ride in some respects, because he had it right at the back, get stuck in traffic, and then came late. Absolutely could have won that race, I think, with a more clearer run. But it was third, I think, but after being well backed in, and then not great at all, that one. And then that drifted to 50s and did outrun its odds. It was about it was eighth. It was eighth, and it ran in a non-favourable part of the track really, in the home straight. So ran with credit, but not good enough to be in the top 4 places. So 0 returns. So it's not been a busy endeavour this week, but we haven't got anything back for the endeavour we have had. So there we go. Let me spin through Saturdays, and then we'll talk about Tips the League. But reminder, Tips the League. There's some early races this Saturday. 1:30 is the cut-off point. 1:30 is the cut-off point. You cannot be later than that. It won't count. Right. Spin through these. Right. Win patent. So just for those novices out there, patent, that is win, doubles, trebles, and singles. So historically I've done Trixies. We're doing a patent for this one. The prices are decent enough. So patent we are on. So that's £3.50. So that's 350p win doubles, 50p win treble, and 350p win singles. 12.20 Aintree. Malakash, at the time of making this video, there's about an even money favourite. I think that will slightly get bigger. Malakash will get shorter. That is my belief in the betting, and I hope it will win, but who knows. 2.23 Wincanton. I'm not sure about the price on that one. Soul Icon 7-2. It could get bigger, but I think that's got the best form in the race, so I think it should be favourite, but I don't necessarily think it will go off favourite. And then 3.50 Aintree. It's a bumper. Fran the Man. I think that's got the best form of anything that's run, and I'm not 100% convinced by any of the kind of newcomers. Absolutely, one of them could go and be better than that one, but it's overpriced for its chances of performing well. So 3.50 is the bet. 50p win patent. Bet 1. That's it. If you don't like stuff like that, you don't do it. But I'm trying to blend into the crowd, just blend in a little bit. Right, here's the main bet. 145 Wincanton. I've only got one on the jump. Space Voyage. Previous in the race. I think it's handicapped competitively enough. And so, I thought that was worth it. It is 1 start, 12-1. As I said, I'm going through it breezy. 235 Doncaster Woven, 1 star, 12 to 1. Now 345. These are the November handicap. Big race of the day in terms of its 23 runners, competitive handicap. I've spent a lot of time on this race and I've been looking at quite a few at a decent price. I had nothing from a combo doubles point of view to put with it, and I've settled on Beamish. I can't get away from its form when it was trained in Ireland from a couple of years ago. It clearly seemed to be better on a mile and a half on soft ground, and since it's been with Archie Watson, he has not ridden it on soft ground on a mile and a half. So he's been running over further and generally speaking on better ground. So if you go on the Irish form, this looks better for it. So it could be handicapped to run quite well, but it needs to regain a little bit of its old Irish form, which it's not shown enough of since it's been in England. Kieran Schumacher rides for the first time, but 40s is a good price, I think. Came out as a 1 star. They were finishing in the nightcap at Chelmsford. It's a decent quality nightcap at that though. Felix we're going with 1 star, 9 to 1. Again, has previous in the race. There's a bit of that. That's they've got 2 here that have had a bit of previous in the race, but yeah, I think because it's an older horse, I think the market's slightly overlooking its chances of running competitively. So 8:30 Felix 1 star, 9 to 1. 25p each way Yankee, 3 £1 win singles on the shorter prices, a 75p each way single on Beamish. 10 is the bet. Sky are your better bookie because they've got 3 races where they are standout 1 extra place, those 3. And then it comes down to this November handicap. At the moment we've got Betway, Betfred, 365, and if you want one of the new players, BetMGM are all 6 places. Most bookies are 5. So if you can use Sky, Betway, Betfred, 365. If you watched last night's marathon ramble video, you'll know the drill. Hopefully, if you're betting with Sky, you're probably more likely want to take the SP prices. All right, that's it. That's the main bet, and we're finishing off with a reverse forecast in the 8:30 at Chelmsford. Felix, which is in the Yankee, going on with Wadeacre Gomez, 50p reverse forecast. So that is basically those horses to come in the first 2 positions in any order. £1 total bet, 50p reverse forecast. That is it. Yeah. Right. That's your 1450. Tips the league. There's 11 races on the ITV Racing. If you want to enter, you need to reply to the comment that is on this video about the Tips the League. In order to enter, you need to reply to the comment on this video. I can say 82 times. There'll still be 2 that don't do it. Last week, we know somebody lost out on a decent profit day for not doing it. So reply to the Tips the League comment. You need to do it before 1:30. There are some races that are going off even before that, though. You need to check the times of the races on the TV because it's not straight through a card. Wincanton's got 5 races. That is straight through, a bit easy to understand. But there are 3 races at Aintree and 3 at Doncaster. And yeah, they're not 3 in a row in some of those. So make sure you have a look at which races are on ITV because you have to use those to qualify. No more than 3 horses. All of the rules are in the comment on this video if you'd like to enter. It is all about glory and pride. There is no cash prize in this competition. We run league tables for the year since I've come back on a monthly basis. It's about having your name up in Sharpies. It is not about cash money. It's free to enter, free to watch channel. And ultimately, winning is also free in this competition. Betting wise, it's not free. So yeah, if you want to enter, brilliant. It doesn't matter if you've never entered before. You could pop in with a 33 to 1 shot and put 10 points on it, and you'd be on 330 points, and you'd be flying high in the league table. So it's still anyone's game. In the Tips League. But yeah, if you're entering for the first time and you're unsure or you've not done it many times, please make sure you read all of the blurb of the description, and if you can write it out in the format as expressed in there, it really helps me and Stephen to be able to actually decipher all the information on there. We don't want to get hard lined and start going, well, if you're not putting the time it won't count and that kind of stuff. But yeah, just put the time, put the name of the horse, put the meeting and put your stake in points. So is that win? Is that each way? It should add up to 10. It can be up to 3 horses. All right, that's me. Thank you very much. Oh, the last thing I was going to just remind you, I did mention this in the previous video. I'm not planning, I don't, in the moment, unless I find something that I'm not expecting, to do much or do a video for Sunday or Monday racing. Doesn't look great. And then I've got quite a bit on next week, which is going to get in the way of me sort of having proper time to research on some days and video making some days. So there absolutely is a school of thought that says the next video might not be till Thursday night next week. What's that? 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th. It could be the 14th. That could be the next time I do a video. If they do anything in between, it will definitely be of a shorter format. So yes, it could be I don't have a video out till the 14th. But if I find anything decent in between, it will be a shorter format video. All right, that is me. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully you have a nice weekend and enjoy the tips that he give you. Enter it, and good luck to anyone. And let's find out if Shosman reappears. All right. Thank you very much. Bye bye.